Good evening. Welcome to my webinar on fertility. My name is Dr. Pamela Frank. I'm a licensed naturopathic doctor in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I have a particular interest in helping women and men with their fertility because these issues respond so well to naturopathic treatment. I hope you find this evening's webinar helpful. If you need any help or have questions, please post them in the comments and I'll answer them ASAP. Or you're always welcome to reach out to me. My phone number is 416-481-0222. My website is naturopathtoronto.ca, and I'll repeat that at the end. So what is infertility? Infertility is defined as not being able to get pregnant within 1 year of trying or within 6 months of trying in women who are over 35. Women who are unable to stay pregnant may also be considered infertile. There are many factors to getting pregnant. 1, a woman's body must release an egg from one of her ovaries, which is ovulation. 2, the egg must go through a fallopian tube toward the uterus or the womb. 3, a man's sperm must join with or fertilize the egg along the way. And 4, the fertilized egg or embryo must attach to the inside of the uterus, which is implantation. Infertility may result if there are complications with any of these processes. Nearly 12% of women in the United States between 15 to 44 years of age experience difficulty getting pregnant and carrying a pregnancy to term, according to the CDC. The percentages given above make up 2 types of infertility. 1 is primary infertility, which is the inability to get or stay pregnant to term despite having unprotected sex for a year or longer. 2 is secondary infertility, which is the inability to get or stay pregnant to term after the birth of 1 or more children. Now let's look at what causes female infertility. The causes for infertility are varied, but primarily related to pelvic inflammatory disease, endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, environmental and occupational factors, inadequate diet and exercise, stress, toxic effects related to alcohol and smoking, and age. During this event, we'll be looking closely at some of these causes for infertility, as well as discussing some simple, natural changes that you can make to boost your fertility and increase the likelihood of conceiving. We'll begin with your diet. As mentioned, diet is important when it comes to fertility. There are some diet guidelines. 1, eat organic if possible. Pesticides can affect estrogen and other hormones. Therefore, it's important to choose organic products as much as possible. Eat wild-caught fish. Omega-3s can help reduce inflammation and assist fertilization and implantation. Research also suggests that a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids regulates ovulation, improves egg quality, and even delays the aging of the ovaries. Number 3, eat vitamin E-rich foods. Nuts and seeds are rich in vitamin E. Vitamin E is critical for many hormones and for proper functioning of the endocrine system. Excuse me. Eat foods that are rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C helps trigger ovulation in women and can increase sperm in men. Grapefruits and other citrus fruits, kiwis, guava, red peppers, and kale are great sources. And 5, eat more broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. These cruciferous vegetables contain indole-3 carbinol, which helps your liver to metabolize estrogen. When looking to improve your fertility, it's important that harmful foods be eliminated from your diet to achieve optimal fertility. Here are 5 foods and beverages to consider avoiding. Number 1, high-fat processed meats. These increase inflammation and contain harmful additives. Number 2, grains. Grains increase insulin and testosterone in women and estrogen in men, leading to infertility issues. Number 3, refined sugar. Refined sugar reduces your immune function. High intake of refined sugar also contributes to obesity, which is a big risk factor for infertility. Number 4, alcohol. Alcohol increases inflammation and reduces immune function. For women, heavy drinking is associated with an increased risk of ovulation disorders and endometriosis. And number 5, caffeine. Caffeine can cause hormonal imbalances, dehydration, and lead to mineral deficiencies. High consumption has been shown to interfere with fertility. Lowering your caffeine or giving it up entirely is a smart idea when you're trying to get pregnant, especially if you're having trouble. So starting your day right. There are lots of options for breakfast, both savory and sweet. So whatever you're craving, there are plenty of great recipes out there to get you started that are both delicious and good for fertility. The pancakes with lots of syrup is not one of those things, but if you made these as paleo pancakes and just had the berries with them, that would be a good option. Otherwise, eggs with veggies, green smoothie with berries, paleo pancakes with berries, and almond flour muffins make good breakfast options. For a lot of us, lunch happens on the go or is eaten without too much thought. With our busy lives, planning and preparing lunches is going to be a challenge on a fertility-conscious diet, but it's worth it to take the time to prepare your day to maintain your energy levels so that you stay on track with making the right choices. Having a huge salad for lunch with walnuts and avocados and chicken breast, drizzled with some olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and some sea salt is a delicious and also hormone-balancing lunch. Canned salmon with spring mixed greens, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and sea salt makes another one, and steamed broccoli with grilled chicken breast. It takes a bit of planning and preparation, but healthy whole food meals will give your fertility a boost. Give these healthy dinners a try. Grilled salmon with avocado salsa and collard greens, cabbage leaf tacos with cod and mango, herb roasted chicken breast with grilled asparagus, and quinoa pasta with vegan pesto sauce. Whether is stress causing infertility or infertility causing stress is up for debate, but one thing is clear, and that is that stress takes a toll on the body. So finding ways to reduce your stress is going to help boost your fertility. Here are some recommendations for easing some of your stress. 1, keep the lines of communication open with your partner. 2, get emotional support so that you don't feel isolated and alone. Individual or couples counseling, Facebook groups, and books on infertility can help validate your feelings and help you cope. Learn stress reduction techniques such as meditation or yoga, acupuncture, or counseling. Avoid excessive intake of caffeine and other stimulants. Exercise regularly to release physical and emotional tension. Have a medical treatment plan that both you and your partner are comfortable with. And learn as much as you can about the cause of your infertility and the treatment options available. Check with your local library, bookstores, or the internet for additional information on infertility. One way to reduce stress is to practice breathing exercises. Diaphragmatic breathing, put one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. As you breathe in deeply for about 2 seconds, your belly should stick out a bit. Feel the air expanding your stomach and then breathe out slowly through your lips. Yogic alternate nostril breathing. Place your right thumb over your right nostril as you breathe in through the left nostril. Then take your right ring finger and place it over your left nostril as you exhale from the right one. Then switch sides. 4-7-8 breathing. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 7 counts. Then release it for 8 counts. And repeat at least 3 times. And lastly, breath counting. Take a few deep breaths, then settle into a pattern of normal breathing. When you exhale, count 1. The next time, count 2. Do this until you have exhaled and counted to 5, then start the pattern over. Exercise is a very important component when trying to boost fertility and balance your hormones, but the exercise recommended is specific to your body's hormonal needs when you're trying to get pregnant. Engaging in high-intensity interval training is the best way to exercise to effectively balance your hormones. Exercising regularly also helps to maintain a healthy weight, which also helps fertility. I would caution against endurance or long-distance training exercises, as over-exercising can create problems for the function of your ovaries, hormone balance, and thus fertility. Yoga is another great way to relieve stress and boost fertility, and there are some fertility-specific exercises and poses that can assist naturally. Leslie Fightmaster has lots of free yoga videos on YouTube for every level and ability. Give this relaxing exercise a try at home. It's something you can safely do now while you can't access the gym. The National Sleep Foundation estimates that over 65% of us are not getting the proper sleep. On average, adults should be sleeping between 7 to 9 hours nightly, but the average woman between the age of 30 and 60 gets only 6 hours of sleep on average during the week. Sleep has a powerful influence on your body's hormonal system, which controls your cycle and regulates ovulation. For optimal sleep, consider implementing the following. Maintain a regular bedtime routine. You might do things that help you relax and unwind, like have a bath, do a little nighttime yoga, or read a book. Have a consistent bedtime. And set rules around the use of computers, phones, and tablets after 8 p.m. Using these devices after 8 p.m. reduces your melatonin production, which is not good for fertility. Melatonin helps to enhance egg quality and helps with implantation. Essential oils. Using certain essential oils may help assist with fertility. Geranium balances out the hormones and stimulates the adrenal cortex, uterine, and it is also a uterine and ovarian tonic. Clary sage is helpful in relieving feminine problems, stress, depression, and anxiety. It's also said that it imitates estrogen. Lavender calms and relaxes the mind. It's great to help people who are in an unbalanced emotional or anxious state. Fennel. It has been known for thousands of years for its effects on the female reproductive system. It's helpful to regulate the female menstrual cycle, especially for scanty and painful periods. There are several ways you can incorporate essential oils into your nighttime routine. I would recommend against diffusers. I will differ from many people in that regard. I feel like what gives essential oils their scent is often benzene and phenolic rings, and inhaling these into the lungs may not be the best thing for lungs. So in my opinion, I would not use them in a diffuser. What I would do is potentially use them in a bath. So add 5 to 10 drops of the desired essential oil into a warm running bath water before getting in. Foot massage. To use essential oils on your feet for sleep, add 2 drops of essential oil to 1 tablespoon of a carrier oil, such as olive oil. Massage the mixture on the bottom of your feet in a circular motion until it's fully absorbed. And direct inhalation. A simple way to enjoy the sedative properties of essential oils is to directly inhale the aroma from the bottle. Hold the bottle 1 to 2 inches away from your nose and take several deep breaths. While it's ideal to get our vitamins and minerals from the food that we eat, it is sometimes advised to incorporate some added supplements to help boost fertility. Vitamin D. Recent studies link inadequate vitamin D with infertility and miscarriage. Have your levels checked to find out exactly how much you need. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is good for both male and female fertility. Aim for at least 2,000 milligrams a day preconception. Folate or folic acid is a necessary vitamin in early pregnancy to prevent complications and to prevent birth defects for the baby. It's most beneficial when taken for a few months before the pregnancy as well as during. It helps with normal cell division and promotes ovulation. Zinc is very important for cell division, including sperm production and ovulation. But it's best when taken in combination with B vitamins. Selenium. It helps protect the body from free radicals and protects sperm and egg. It is known to help cell division and might prevent miscarriage. And B vitamins. Optimizing B vitamin levels can increase luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone to improve fertility. So LH and FSH can be improved with B vitamins. Acupuncture is a holistic technique originating from traditional Chinese medicine. It involves the stimulation of specific points on your body by inserting thin needles into your skin. Acupuncture has become a common natural solution to infertility. It helps to improve blood circulation to the pelvic organs, enhance follicle development. It helps to relax the cervix. It improves fertile mucus. It regulates ovulation, improves the endometrial lining, and it decreases stress levels. Talk to your naturopath to see if acupuncture is a good option for you. Bone broth is rich in nutrients that help with gut health, and a healthy gut is linked to hormonal health. It's a necessary factor when you're trying to conceive. There are lots of recipes online for making your own bone broth, but the simplest thing is to throw a chicken or something with bones, whether it's beef bone or a pork bone, into a slow cooker, add some water, add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and leave it in the slow cooker for 4 to 6 hours, and then use the broth to make soup or stew or just drink it. We've covered a lot here today. You might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but you've got this. We believe that everything we've covered here today is a great starting point for you to make some necessary changes in your life to help boost your fertility naturally. I hope you enjoyed the webinar. Thank you for attending. Thank you so much for attending. It means a lot to me to be able to share some lessons with people who are ready to make a difference. Now it's time to implement some of the changes that we discussed. Please reach out if you have any questions or concerns. You're welcome to pop them in the comments. I'm here to help. You can call me at 416-481-0222 or email me at pfrank, N like Nancy, D like David, so pfranknd @forcesofnature.ca. And you can visit my website anytime at naturopathtoronto.ca. Thanks again. I had a fantastic time. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I hope that this webinar exceeded your expectations and that you now feel more knowledgeable and ready to get started making some changes to your life to overcome infertility. Call me at 416-481-0222 if you'd like to book an appointment or if I can be of any help. Thanks again.